Throwaway turnover to begin this game. It was Morgan Jenkins with the errant pass to begin this contest. Taking the ball down the floor, Sophia Reese. And setting up the Fighting Engineers on the offensive attack for the first time this afternoon. And two quick turnovers back-to-back by each respective team. Hurrying down a little bit. One-on-one, here is a dribble drive, kicked back out, and the Lions will swing it. Looking to set up some offense, now go to the interior. One dribble coming off of the screen, thought about a look. Step back, nothing there. Here comes the first shot, and that is good. Lions on the board first. And the score for the Lions to get this game started. Haley Gingrich. Rose Holman winning the last two games of its regular season here from the interior. A nifty move, and that is good by CK Gallegos Rodriguez. Rose Holman, the middle of the pack in the HCAC. The Lions number 2, 13 wins in the conference, 18 wins overall. Double team, fighting, and hit in the face, and a foul called. Foul called on the floor. Tagged to Sophia Reese. And the Lions will take it underneath. Tie game, 2 turnovers for each team, 2 scores for each team. Taking it. Here is a great shot, and that will fall. Soft hook by Morgan Jenkins. Jenkins coming into this game averaging 10 points per game for a Lions offense that has been very efficient. Defensively, a team that has been strong as well. 6 blocks per game, and there is almost a block. Brings the fans and the bench to their feet, but it will be a foul called, a shooting foul on Morgan Jenkins. First foul, and heading to the free throw line for Rose Holman will be Jamie Baum. And she converts to pull the Fighting Engineers within a point. And second free throw also good, so we are knotted up at 4. Kicking it around. Here comes an open 3. First three-pointer, no good. Baum with the rebound. She takes it down the floor. Baum looking for an opening and kicks it out. That is no good. Defensive rebound. Baum on the season, a very impressive 16.5 points per game. Here is a three ball, a deep one, that's good. What a shot by Carly Mills. Mills, second leading scorer on the team out of Fairfield, Ohio. 13 points per game, shoots 36% from three. No good. Inside offensive board and a foul drawn. That will send Gallegos Rodriguez to the line. Leading rebounder, second leading rebounder rather, in the starting lineup, 6 per game. And averages about 8 points per game. First shot up and it rattles out. No good. Mount St. Joseph with an early three-point advantage, shooting 40% on the season, 75% from the free throw line. Mount St. Joseph, a very strong and efficient offensive season for the Mounts, averaging nearly 70 points per game on the year. Swinging it around with the ball, Morgan Jenkins. Jenkins, and thought about a three. Initial double team, stepping back. Three-pointer, no good. Off the mark, well off the mark by Jenkins. Taking it down the floor, Sophia Reese. Reese, that is good, an and one opportunity for the Fighting Engineers. For Rose Holman, a team that averages 63 points per game, shoots 37% from the field. Three-pointers not really a factor, 27% from the three-point line. That will function the same. Rose Holman all of a sudden with an advantage. It is 8-7. First lead in a while for the Fighting Engineers. That will stay here, but a contested call potentially. They will huddle and reverse it. So the ball and possession goes back to the Fighting Engineers. Rose Holman won against Bluffton and Earlham. Of course, the head coach, Maisie Elston, an assistant at Earlham. 3 very successful seasons at Mount St. Joseph as the head coach. Here is an open jumper, no good. Well off the mark, an air ball. It will go back to Mount St. Joseph. Missed by Emma Shipp, the freshman. Productive, 30 minutes a game. Shooting very well from the three-point line. 9 points per game overall, 6 rebounds. Halfway through the opening quarter. Another three. No good this time by Carly Mills. Back the other way. That three-point line could be pivotal for Mount St. Joseph here at home against a team that does not typically shoot the ball well from behind the three. There's a block. This is a Mount St. Joseph team looking to rush it up the floor. Elston told her team to rush it, and it leads to a conversion. Carly Mills. Mills scores for the Lions. So fast break in transition, and Mills is a very strong shooter. One bounce, no good. It clangs off of the iron, and Elston is not pleased with the foul call. Pair of substitutions. Back into the game will be Jenkins. Also, an Elston advocating for her team that they were straight up. Looks like Mackenzie Butler will also check in. Plays sparingly, 8 minutes a game, and she will come in, it looks like, after this timeout break. 9-8, a close one between the 2 and 7 seeds to begin this game. We'll be back in a moment. Thanks for joining us here this afternoon. It is Saturday afternoon basketball in the Heartland Conference here on the MSJ Lions Sports Network. Both teams return to the floor. 9-8, the Lions with a lead, but heading to the line with a chance to take the advantage. Rose-Hulman fighting Engineers in hostile territory, convert on the first free throw. It's Gallegos Rodriguez at the line, native of El Paso, Texas, and she hits 2 of 2. Rose-Hulman, in the last month of the regular season, this team lost a pair to Anderson. Mount St. Joseph lost by 12 on February 12th, 68-56. As this one rolls out of bounds, it will stay with the Lions. But overall, it has been a relatively mixed month of February, 3-3, but winning the last 2 games, that was the difference to earn the number 7 seed for Rose-Hulman. Carly Mills reaching with one hand, she collects it. 5 on the shot clock, looking up. Quick shot, it needs to come. Can they get it off? They cannot. Looking for some sort of space after the substitution, Jordan Patterson, sophomore from Indianapolis, into the game and now back out. Shot clock violation against the Lions with 4 minutes remaining in quarter number 1. Tight defense by Mills. She has been a standout to begin this game. All sorts of trouble, but an opening at the block, missed. On the left side block, had an open look at a lay-in. Back the other way, 3 ball, that's no good. Fighting, both teams for the board. Lions, good pass, and no good, but a foul. Anaya Murphy, and a good pass by Madison Drummonds, the 6-foot senior from Hebron, Kentucky. 12-8, a leader on the team, and a very strong force as a forward, one of the tallest players in the league. First free throw good to knot this game back up at 10. Second free throw up and good as well. It's 11-10. Full court press being shown by the Lions. It creates a turnover. Elston looking for her team to rush up the floor again in transition. Mills looking for it. She will settle in. Drummonds, a strong passer. Her head is on a swivel, collects it at the free throw line. One spin, and that's a great move to head to the line. Lions productive, creating a turnover and heading to the free throw line. 3 scores in double figures for Mount St. Joseph. Anaya Murphy, leading scorer, 14 a game. Carly Mills and Madison Drummonds. This free throw no good for a Mount St. Joseph team that prides itself on converting from the free throw line. They have done it all season long. And second free throw no good, 0 for 2. Mills strips it away. and she's fouled. Mount St. Joseph 9-3 at home, 8-4 on the road. 5-2 out of conference, 13-5 in conference. Just a great season, and looking for win number 19 and a trip to the semifinals are the Lions. Timeout on the floor. And looking for a reset on the shot clock. And taking it from the inbounds, the Lions again. Here is a dribble drive with the left. Drummonds cannot keep the basketball. Turnover by Mount St. Joseph. Here is Baum, leading scorer. Shoots it. That's good. Nice jumper. Back with the lead, Rose Holman. Setting up the play. Elston calling for one from the sideline. Here's Drummonds. In isolation, that's no good. Offensive rebound, skip pass, back out. Looking to set up the interior. Here comes Drummonds again. They play off of her. Nice drive, shot up, no good. Had a decent look at it, fading away. Murphy, leading scorer, yet to be established in this contest. Averaging 14 a game. Jump shot, no good. Chasing down the rebound. Falling to the floor, and it's an over and back call against Rose Holman. Back to the Lions. 2 minutes remaining in period number one. It's a 1-point game. Mills. Drummond, what a pass, and that's a score. Easy layup by Nia Murphy. So head coach Maisie Elston calling to work the offense through. Number 31, Madison Drummonds, putting the responsibility on the veteran senior for the Lions. Baum with the left, that's good. Smooth drive and shot by Baum. As the Rose Holman faithful fired up on the visiting side of the court. Here is a drive, no good. And it will stay here. Anaya Murphy had the drive. Checking in for Rose Holman will be number 4, Amelia Diaz. Plays about 20 minutes a game and averages 4 points per game. Driving in, Murphy finds a teammate looking for the easy lay-in. That's no good. Back the other way. Baum looking up. Wide open. Jump shot, no good. And Mills gets the rebound. Nice pass to Drummonds, and she is fouled. Carly Mills with a strong performance in quarter number 1. Good passing. Three-pointer was good earlier in this quarter. Pair of substitutions entering for Mount St. Joseph. It will be Jordan Patterson, the sophomore guard. Mills will take a seat. Kennedy Hudson, sophomore forward from Bloomfield, Indiana, getting ready to check in for Drummonds. First free throw good. Ties up the game with 38 seconds left at 14 apiece. Second free throw for Drummonds. That is good. She missed a pair earlier. She will sit for the final moments of quarter number 1. Here comes the full court press once again for the Lions. Baum. There is a shot clock, 25 on the clock, 30 on the game clock. shifting right to left on the dribble. Baum at the free throw line, goes the other way, double teamed. 7 on the shot clock. The drive, no good. And a rebound, 10 seconds left. Ball goes to Jenkins. Jenkins drives right away and no good on the lay-in. Looking for a foul call, and that will do it for the first quarter. 15-14, a tight, low-scoring first quarter here from the Harrington Center. Back with more Saturday afternoon hoops next, right here only on the MSJ Lions Sports Network. Ready to start the second quarter from the Harrington Center, 15-14. Rose Holman shot 4 of 12 from the field in quarter number 1. Here's an opening jumper. That's a three-pointer. And Rose Holman back up by 2 points. Lions 5 of 14 from the field, 1 of 5 from behind the arc. Rose Holman did not attempt a three-pointer. Anaya Murphy creating space, and she converts to tie the game. Teams trading leads 6 times tied, 8 lead changes in the opening quarter. 4 turnovers, 4 points off of turnovers for Mount St. Joseph. 4 turnovers for each team, 3 steals for Mount St. Joseph, 3 assists in the opening quarter, but a relatively even distribution of stats for each team. Wide open from 3, that's good. Morgan Jenkins on the board, 5 points for her. Mills had 5 in the first quarter. Anaya Murphy, 6 total points in the game. Here's Baum. She hits with the left hand. Jamie Baum with 8 points already. Gallegos Rodriguez with 5. Reese with 3. Those are the scores for Rose Holman. Looking inside and coughing it up. And Olay out of bounds. Looked like an easy look for Mackenzie Butler at a layup. 2 boards in the opening quarter, no points, and that's costly. Points have been relatively difficult to come by for both of these teams. Inside, a look at some post action. Swings it, stolen away. 3-on-2, Mount St. Joseph. That is good off the glass. Anaya Murphy again, and Murphy starting to heat up. 8 points for Anaya Murphy, 22-19. Mount St. Joseph with the lead in quarter number 2. Timeout taken on the floor by Devin Paul. He wants to talk about this situation. 7 minutes, 39 seconds to go in the first half here on the MSJ Lions Sports Network. Seven and a half minutes left to go in the opening half. 3-point lead for Mount St. Joseph. Jamie Baum with the basketball, the leading scorer. They're looking to set up the offense at the elbow. Nothing there. Lions playing aggressive defense. Hands up. Baum, that's no good. And it will stay here. The inbounds, trying to find an opening. Baum thought about a three, now drives, turns around, shot, no good, left it short. Back the other way, here's Jenkins. Jenkins maybe setting up for Drummonds inside. And a miss throw turnover. Turning the ball over, and Baum on the other end with the left, an easy one. Ella Stivers in the game for Mount St. Joseph. Mount St. Joseph up just 1 point. Rose Holman. A strong showing in the first half. Setting up underneath. Drummonds. Back out, Carly Mills. Mills wide open from three. That's no good. Left it short off the front iron and over the back foul call. Rose Holman excited about their prospects on the road against the number 2 seed. Back into the game quickly, Anaya Murphy. Native of Columbus, Ohio, another senior. Drummonds, Murphy, the 2 leaders on a veteran-laden Mount St. Joseph team that had a very productive 24-25 season. That is a lay-in, too strong. Drummonds collects it. Can Mills get hot yet again in quarter number 2? Played a good first quarter. Stivers, she's wide open, shoots and scores. A swish for Ella Stivers on the board. Tight defense, here's the matchup. Baum and Murphy. 2 of the best players in the conference here in the Heartland. Baum, that's good, and one. Back to a 1-point game. So the foul called on Murphy. For Murphy, just the first foul of the game. Baum will sit, earn a well-deserved rest. Julia Meyer into the game. We are all tied up at 24. Murphy and Baum trading points in this first half as the 2 leading scorers. Being patient offensively, Murphy will collect it at the elbow. Drives with her right. That's no good. It rolls out. Back the other way, a home run pass. Mills recovers. In transition, very quick offense. Here's a corner 3 ball, no good. Murphy collects the rebound. 5 minutes left to go in the first half. Drummonds calling for it underneath in the post. She loses it. Wide open. Here's the hustle. Murphy gets back. And good recovery and a travel called on Rose Holman. And a timeout on the floor. And it looks like Mount St. Joseph needs a little bit of a breather after it's spending quite a bit of energy. 4 minutes, 45 seconds, tied up at 24 points apiece. Thanks for joining us. I'm Rich Hidy on the MSJ Lions Sports Network. We'll be back after this timeout break. Mount St. Joseph will inbound with under 5 minutes left to go in the first half. A tie game. The underdogs showing up strongly. Jamie Baum especially. Baum is on the bench at this point. Murphy, Drummonds, double team down in the post, still calling for it. Battling. Murphy, that is no good. And second chance opportunities have been difficult to come by for the Lions. Here's a turnover. Mills setting it up, wide open, good pass, and that three is no good. Mills, offensive rebound, nifty move, and it falls. Carly Mills took a step, threw it up with her right, and she is a very good shooter. Less than 4 minutes remaining. Drive with the left, wide open, that's good. Well done by Julia Meyer. Lions have won 7 of 8 games. Rose Holman has won 2 in a row. Drummonds all alone from the post, spins, twists, now digs and can't score. Gets it back, throws it up, and a foul called on the floor. Drummonds frustrated. Missed it twice, but got the foul call, and Baum will check back in. Stivers exits. Mackenzie Butler, the senior out of Tennessee, is in the game for the Lions. Inbounds will be Drummonds. Drummonds is working extremely hard out there on both sides of the floor. Here's Mills, looking for a teammate. You can see how active Mills is on offense. But the Lions have been a little bit static otherwise. Need some movement and some flow offensively, and the strength of the team has been the ability to work the ball around and find a multitude of scoring threats. They have done it all season long, but not so far in the first half. 3 minutes left to go. Murphy has had a strong first half. She drives with the right and gets fouled. We'll head to the line for 2. Rose Holman, an even 9-9, struggled at times this season in the conference. You look at this team's season overall, credit this team for coming back and earning that number 7 seed. The team started losing 2 games in a row and 4 of 5. But then a stretch in December, winning 5 games in a row for the Fightin' Engineers. Second free throw no good, 1 of 2 for Murphy. During that stretch, one against Berea. Spalding those two games within 3 points. One against Earlham and Anderson and Greenville as well in blowouts. And so Rose-Hulman, a streaky team, but they've played very well in this one. Three-pointer, that's good. Sophia Reese, number 2 scorer on the team, averaging 9 points per game, and she converts. 30% three-point shooter, but she hits that one. And a travel against the Lions. Now entering for MSJ for the first time in this one, Elizabeth McCoy, sophomore from Holy Cross High School in Fort Mitchell, Kentucky. McCoy plays 6 minutes a game. Looking for a spark, trailing at home are the Lions. Looking in the interior, in the post, losing it. That is a turnover off the hands of Sierra Snowden, freshman from Texas. Look across this roster, you have players from Texas, multiple players from Texas, California, Indiana, Illinois, Florida, and Ohio as well for Rose-Hulman. A truly national recruiting process. Most players from MSJ, natives of the Ohio Valley. And that is an air ball by Mills, may have been blocked, and Drummond's lost it out of bounds off her hands. Entering CK Gallegos Rodriguez back on the floor. 29-27, a surprise first half. A tight contest. And we'll see who can close out this first half strongly. Between these two teams, evenly matched in half number 1. Possession arrow will favor Mount St. Joseph. On the tie-up, jump ball. And it goes back the other way. Sierra Snowden into the game. Snowden as a forward, 5'11". Some size into the game for Rose-Hulman. Here's Murphy dribbling down the floor to Mills, back to Murphy. Trying to create some space on her own. Turning, waiting patiently. Murphy. They need some offense from Murphy right here, right now. Spins, turns, fires, no good. Out of bounds, it will stay here with a minute left. From the inbounds, Murphy will take it. 1 minute left to go. No substitution called. On the inbounds, screens, off the screen. Murphy collects it to Mills from 3. They call an offensive foul on a screen against Mackenzie Butler, and that's a costly one as Mills drained the 3, and it would have given the Lions the lead. Instead, still trailing by 2. As the officials will huddle. And they will review this play. Most recent meetings, January 8th, the Lions beat the Fighting Engineers 80-71. In February, 68-56. So playing each other twice this year. Last year, closer games. The Lions won both, winning 4 games in a row against the Fighting Engineers. Devrin Paul, early in his tenure at Rose-Hulman, 24-27 record for the Fighting Engineers. As the officials continue to review this play with a minute left to go in the first half, and the visiting number 7 seed up by 2 points. looking to create a spark. The Lions offensively, just not a lot of offensive synergy thus far in the first half for a team this season. And it will go the other way. Call on the floor will stand. But a team this season in the Lions who had a very good season offensively. .7 points per game overall, shot 40% from the field, 32% from behind the three-point line. Wide open, one dribble, and that's no good, but an offensive rebound. Back out. Less than a minute. Baum looking for the basketball at the elbow. Here's a jumper. That's good. Extending the lead to 4 points, seemingly the biggest lead as Gallegos Rodriguez scores. Into the interior. Mills out of bounds. It will stay here. Entering. Number 32, Sierra Snowden. 4-point advantage for Rose Holman. Jamie Baum has led the team, but contributions from other Fighting Engineers. Spin and firing. Murphy no good on the fadeaway jumper. Wide open and out of bounds. Losing it. Would have been an easy look for Snowden. She couldn't catch the ball. 7 seconds left to go. They need to shoot quickly. Murphy drives, goes up, no good, and that will be it. Rose Holman, the 7 seed, with a 4-point lead. Upset alert in half number 1. And that brings the opposing fans at the Harrington Center on their feet. We'll step aside at halftime. Rose Holman, 31. Mount St. Joseph, 27 on the MSJ Lions Sports Network. We are back at the Harrington Center preparing for the second half between the Rose-Hulman Fighting Engineers and the Mount St. Joseph Lions. Rich Hidy here with you from the Harrington Center live Saturday afternoon hoops here on the MSJ Lions Sports Network. First half rather difficult for the Lions, 2 of 10 from three-point, 10 of 30 from the field. And in quarter number 2, shot 5 of 16. Meanwhile, Rose-Hulman 7 of 13. Devron Paul, kind of an interesting background, a graduate assistant at the University of Louisville, and made 2 different national championship appearances as a member of that staff. Also was an assistant at Marshall and the University of Cincinnati. Three-pointer, no good. Rebounded by the Lions. So an extensive basketball resume, certainly for Devron Paul. As that is a fadeaway jumper that goes, and the Lions get on the board. Morgan Jenkins now with 7 points in this game. 9 for Murphy, 7 for Mills, now 7 for Jenkins. As that shot is good for the Fighting Engineers. Still a 4-point game in this one. Rose-Hulman also 7 of 8 from free throw line, and that is an and one for number 31. Madison Drummonds, the senior, trying to make sure this is her. This is not her final home game and not her final game of her MSJ career. Can she convert? No, she can't on the free throw. And trailing back are the Lions within 2. Jamie Baum, 13 points in the first half, a two-sport athlete. Also plays baseball. As here's a defensive board after the missed jumper. The Lions want to run. Trying to create some more energy relative to half number 1. Did not shoot the ball well. Drummonds, they're establishing her. Mills collecting a screen. Kicks it out, saved. And Drummonds scores! 4 quick points to begin the third quarter from Madison Drummonds. Drummonds on her afternoon has played well. Back to Rose-Hulman. They take it from the side of the floor. Drummonds for Mount St. Joseph with 6 points. Tied up at 33. Double team. Mills. Drummond steals it away. Some momentum for the Lions and a quick foul. And Mills showing some emotion out there on the floor after taking the foul. Strong start to the second half for the Lions. Maisie Elston played on the London U18 and U20 teams in the European Championships and has been a very strong coach for the Lions. Drummonds again scores. And that gets a standing ovation from her teammates on the bench. Drummond 6 points to begin the third quarter. Timeout on the floor, 7:09 left to go in quarter number 3. Mount St. Joseph up 2 points. We'll be back after this timeout break on the MSJ Lions Sports Network. 10 ties, 12 lead changes for these teams. It has been a battle in the opening round of the HCAC Women's Basketball Conference Championship. Largest lead for Mount St. Joseph, just 3 points. Largest lead for Rose-Hulman, 4 points. An evenly matched contest in this one. The Lions starting to heat up. 14 for 34 from the field. Spin, too short. And the follow-up effort is good. Sophia Reese, 11 points per game, and she scores. 35 all. The Lions will set up the offense. Coming to the elbow, the forwards for MSJ. Against this zone defense. Leaves an open three, that's good. Morgan Jenkins. Wide open, and she converts. So MSJ's three-point woes rectified momentarily. Now 3 of 11 and a quick turnover for Rose-Hulman. Once again, the Lions have won 4 straight in this series. But today, Rose-Hulman has led for much of this contest. The Lions have stormed back. Looking for some offense. Murphy. The swing. Mills. Nice up fake. Ball is loose. Wide open. Drummond's again. Nice scoring run for these two teams. That's a 9-2 run for the Lions, making 5 of their last 6 field goals. Last 3 minutes since the start of the second half have been all Mount St. Joseph. There's a block and a takeaway. Lions up 5. Drummond's again. She scores. That's a 7-point advantage. And Drummond's has been a true standout. 12 points, 5 rebounds. And she is red hot. 5 steals, nearly another block, and a foul called. Lions sensing a kill with a 13-2 run. All the momentum in the world. And they're going to get teed up. Lots of emotion out there on the floor. The Lions with a tremendous strike against Rose-Hulman. It's a 7-point contest. And Drummond's has been a huge reason why. Madison Drummond's 12 points to lead the Lions in scoring. 5 of 8 now from the field. Technical foul shots will be taken by Baum, and she scores. So the technical foul and 2 for 2 from the line. Substitution on the floor for the Lions. It'll be Caitlin Riley, sophomore out of Dayton. And 2 more shots for Baum. So it will not be a 4-point swing, but it will be a 3-point swing plus the ball. Mount St. Joseph, you can tell how badly they want to win this game after the technical foul. Showing a little bit too much emotion in the eyes of the officials. It causes the technical foul, and still maintaining possession. Rose-Hulman, a good opportunity. They're back within 2. 7-point lead becomes 2. It dwindles in a hurry. 5-point run for Rose-Hulman. 3 of them from free throws. Swinging. Murphy. Pump fake. Drive. And that will send Carly Mills to the free throw line. A productive effort for Mills. 7 in this game. Averages 13. It will come down to players like Mills, Murphy, and Drummonds if Mount St. Joseph is going to win a tight contest here at home. Winner advances to the semifinals of the HCAC Conference Tournament. Timeout taken, 42-40. The Lions with the narrow advantage on the MSJ Sports Network. So at the free throw line as we return here from the timeout, 4 minutes, 27 seconds remaining in the third quarter. Carly Mills will get 2 shots for the 18-7 Mount St. Joseph Lions. And that is a score to make it a 3-point game. Heartland standings, Transylvania, the 1 seed, 19-5 this year, winners of 13 straight games. 16-1 in the conference. Mount St. Joseph and Hanover each with 13 conference wins. Hanover with the most wins in the league with 20 total. Anderson the 4 seed, Franklin the 5 seed, Berea 6, Rose-Hulman 7, and Bluffton 8. Manchester and Earlham, 2 teams eliminated. Murphy looking for a screen, takes it left. Dribbles through her legs, looking for a teammate. Drummonds gets tied up. And it will stay here underneath. 4-point lead for the Lions. We're up 7 at one point before Rose-Hulman came back yet again. Mills will take it. As here's Murphy, throws it up, no good. Offensive rebound. Mills, she drives, and taken away on the other end and wanting to run. Sophia Reese with her right, she scores. A roar from the crowd. Fans on both sides fired up in these conference playoffs. A hard-fought contest this afternoon. Drummonds inside, backdoor pass, and a foul. That will send Haley Gingrich to the free throw line. So Gingrich, who has a pair of fouls in this game. Jenkins has 4 fouls, Morgan Jenkins. So Gingrich who averages 9 points per game, converts on the free throw. It's been a quiet performance. Mount St. Joseph up by 3. Looking for scores outside of Drummonds with 12 and Jenkins with 10. Mills with 9. Ball's loose momentarily. Drive baseline, and that's going to be A foul on the floor against Mills. Her third foul. And a substitution. Mills will sit, electing to go with Patterson from the bench, as Mills is in slight foul trouble now. Drummonds on the reverse, taken away though, and scoring. Back within one. The Fightin' Engineers. A game under 500 on the season, but a strong performance today. Murphy shoots the three, not close. Shaking her head. Elston didn't like the rush shot by her team. With 2 minutes left to play in quarter three. Baum steps back and drills it. A lead for the Fightin' Engineers. 46-45. Murphy to Drummonds. Drummonds all alone finds her teammate a great pass. From forward to forward, Gingrich converts. 5 points for her. And a strong third quarter. 10 offensive rebounds for the Lions. Now 7 and more points for Rose Holman. Ship scores her first basket of the game. She was 0 for 6 previously. Murphy, yes! And she's fired up. 1 point lead for the Lions. Murphy in double figures. Wide open and a layup. Trading baskets. Meyer with 7 points. These two teams in a duel at the end of the third quarter. Murphy to Drummonds inside. Wide open free throw line. No good. Drummonds with the rebound. Brings it out. 15 on the shot clock. Drummonds off the screen. She rolls. She moves in the paint. No good. Too strong off the back iron. 30 seconds left to go in quarter three. Baum with 18 points, 6 of 12. Crisscross. To the corner and fouled. Reese. 15 foul on Mount St. Joseph. Mills will check in. So here comes free throws. They 1 point lead. First one no good. In and out. 10 for 13 from the free throw line for Rose Holman. Very efficient. But missing 1 of 2 there. And the Lions will have a chance to either tie it or take the lead, showing a full court press this time. Rose Holman. Dribbling down the floor will be Patterson, playing 15 minutes in this contest. Murphy, will she get the last shot? Coughs it up. Turnover. 1 second. They get it off. No good, though. Should be a very compelling fourth quarter from the Harrington Center. 10 minutes remaining in this contest. 2 point lead in a hostile environment for Rose Holman on the road. Back for the fourth quarter of action coming up next from the MSJ Lions Sports Network. We are ready to go for the fourth quarter of action. 2-point contest, 49-51. The Lions trail by 2 at home. Jamie Baum, 18 points to lead all scorers. Drummonds with 12 to lead all Lions scorers. Drummonds playing defense. Tough fight underneath, and they call a foul against Drummonds on the floor. Will be just her first foul of the game. Now entering will be Snowden for Rose Holman. Underneath, 12 turnovers for each team. Rebounding battle relatively even, 23-27. The Lions have the lead in that category. Basically, most of the statistical categories about even. The Lions just 3 of 12 from 3. That has been one of the key reasons why this has been such a close game. At one point, a 7-point advantage for MSJ in quarter number 3. Mills, yes! She has 12, her second 3 of the game. Lions back with the lead. Drive underneath, no good. And it goes the other way. 3 players in double figures for the Lions. In that third quarter, it's Drummonds with 12, Murphy 11, Jenkins 10, and now make it 4 with 12 points for Mills. Those 4 players all in double figures. Only other scorers, Gingrich and Stivers. Patterson working the ball around the perimeter, and a foul called underneath. Drummonds working very hard in the low block. That post action has been very competitive. Paul doesn't like the call. He's advocating for some calls on the other side for his team. Here's Murphy. Murphy. The Lions electing to keep the ball on the outside. Mills, very emotional player, as is Drummonds, and she throws it away. 2 players there, a lot of traffic, and Drummonds with an errant pass. Still a 1-point game. Rose Holman, can they take the lead? They do not. Offensive rebound. That's good. Gallegos. Rodriguez. She has 13. Eight minutes in the game. Murphy, step back. Drummonds, hit. No whistle. Baum looking for 20 points. 44% from the field. Rose Holman, ball is loose. What a game from the Harrington Center. Both teams really fighting hard now in the playoffs. Baum scores. 3-point lead for Rose Holman. Underneath. Drummonds. Not moving much. She kicks it right back out now on the other side. And she will set a screen. The roll. Mills. Teardrop, no good. Rose Holman leading by 3. Baum. Open jumper. Rattles out. 20 points for a player averaging 16.5. Murphy from 3. No good. Rebound secured. Jump ball. And it will stay here. 11 ties, 19 lead changes in this game. "32 points in the paint for Rose Holman. Murphy, good defense against her. Finds a little bit of room, too short. Offensive rebound back to Murphy. 6 minutes and change in the game. Mills looking for Drummonds. Nearly thrown away to Gingrich. The lay-in, no good. Drummonds, good rebound, and she will hit the line. Drummonds willing her team back into this contest. The 2-seeded Lions on upset alert against a team that they have not lost to since all the way back on January 29th, 2022. Drummonds, yes, 2-point game. The Lions today bottled up scoring-wise relative to season historical averages. Rushing, the offense blocked away by MSJ. And now the Lions can take the lead with 5.5 left to go. Mills throws it back out to the top of the floor, and Riley. Gingrich looking for an opening. Mills looking for some help. No space. Good defense and a score off the bench by Patterson. Her first points of the game. Lions back up by a point. 5 minutes left. Baum double teamed. Three-pointer from the corner, no good. Patterson with some good minutes. She's played 20 in this game as a point guard. Drummonds to Mills. Taking their time are the Lions. To the interior, double team, triple team. Patterson, yes, that's good. Patterson, what a game from the bench. 4.5 left to go. Just great contributions to see in the playoffs from Patterson. Jordan Patterson, the sophomore from Indianapolis, has been stellar in this game. Late in this game, in the fourth quarter alone, they call a travel. And it looks like they want a timeout. Timeout on the floor. Looking for a break. Drummonds fighting hard. 4-point lead for the Lions on a 7-0 run in the last 3 minutes. Final 4 minutes and change left to go in this contest. We'll be back with you in a moment from the MSJ Lions Sports Network. The final minutes of this contest upcoming after the timeout. Maisie Elston, Devon Paul had both of their teams ready for this game. Rose Holman traveling, staying in this game. Lost by 12 the last time these teams met earlier this month. just 10 days ago. And now they are in a fight for their lives in the playoffs as the 7 seed against the favorite, number 2 seed. And that's a turnover off the hands of Diaz from Baum. Baum 7 of 14, very efficient in this game. Reese with 13 points. Gallegos Rodriguez 13 as well. For the Lions, Drummond's 14 and 10, a double-double. 6 assists, 5 steals. What a performance for Drummond's. 12 for Mills, 10 for Jenkins, 11 for Murphy. And 5 for Patterson off the bench and still on the floor. Gingrich, no good. Drummond's! What a performance for the senior. 3 minutes left to go. Michaela Drummond's leaving everything on the floor. And that's a score. Madison Drummond's and her team up 61-55. Here's Baum. She will head to the free throw line. Mount St. Joseph with a nice run, scoreless drought of 4 minutes for Rose Holman. Struggled from the field. One of its last 5, Rose Holman. Mount St. Joseph field goal efficiency has increased, 5 3-pointers now as well. That has been critical to getting this lead back. Now a 5-point contest with 3 minutes to play. Baum with 22 points. Very good shooter. And also a veteran as a senior, 16 and 7 over the course of this season. With the back turned, looking for support. What a pass and score! That is Gingrich, 9 points as she nears double figures. How about that battle? Looking for a timeout. They get one. The passion on display for Mills. This Mount St. Joseph team with a very strong fourth quarter. Carly Mills. Timeout, Mount St. Joseph. We will stay right here. 6-point game, 2.5 minutes left to go for Mills. A great job collecting that ball, getting the timeout, getting possession for the Lions, up 6 points, trying to close this game out. Madison Drummond's with one of the best performances in the playoffs of her career. 14 points, 11 rebounds, 7 assists, 5 steals, and logging 37 minutes in this game. She's still out there. Just an incredible, gutsy performance for a senior. Contributions have been from a number of different players. That is exactly what you want to see if you're Maisie Elston. Mills out of the timeout with the ball, looking for Madison Drummond's underneath. They find her. Good position. She turns, puts it up, and scores. And one. Now an 8-point lead. Madison Drummond's yet again. And that has woken up this crowd in a big way. Drummond's, yes. 9-point lead. Harrington Center on fire. Here on this Saturday afternoon in February, winner advances to the semis of the HCAC playoffs. Underneath, Back out, corner three, hands up, that's good. Good shot with 2 minutes left. Back to a 6-point game. Hanging around are the Fighting Engineers. The clock is Mount St. Joseph's friend in this situation, milking the shot clock smartly with 1 minute and 40 seconds. Madison Drummonds hands it off, underneath, up, good! What a shot by Jenkins. Didn't have a great angle, she scored anyway. Assist by Drummonds, nearing a triple-double. Is Madison Drummonds. Blocked away, foul called against Gingrich. With 1 minute and 22 seconds, still up 8, and heading to the free throw line will be Ship. Ship, her first free throw attempts of the game. First one up and no good. 19 points, 7 of 13 from the field in the fourth quarter alone for Mount St. Joseph. 2 of 3 from behind the arc. And the second free throw is good. 19-10 outscoring Rose-Hulman in quarter 4. Once again, can milk some time. The final minute of the game. Madison Drummond, she wants it underneath, one-on-one, digging. And it's an offensive foul called, no shot. 7-point game. Mount St. Joseph has made 6 of its last 7 field goals. Red hot to close out this game. Up 7 with 1 minute remaining. If Rose-Hulman scores, they likely will start fouling. May do so regardless. And they do not score underneath. Clock still running. 45 seconds. Blocked by Drummonds. Her second block. Doing everything. Offense, defense. And fouled on the floor. It will be the 5th team foul on Rose-Hulman. Timeout taken with 45 seconds left to go. Paul will talk over this situation with his team. Mount St. Joseph leading by 7. Final 45 seconds after the timeout break right here on the MSJ Lions Sports Network. This fourth quarter alone has been stellar for Mount St. Joseph. Nearly doubling up the points for Rose-Hulman. And the second half, really. 69% in Q3, 54% from the field in Q4 for the Lions. That has been the difference. Foul called. Jenkins will head to the line as long as they convert on free throws. The backdrop is favorable for the home team. Trailing after the first half. By 4 points, but came storming back with 22 points in the third quarter, 19 and now 20 in the fourth. And 2 free throws, well done. Here comes the press, aggressive defense, Mills. Great halftime adjustments as well by the head coach, Maisie Elston. Baum to the corner, 3, no good. Great rebound. with 18 seconds left to go and a chance to go up double digits. Jenkins now with 13 points, 5 assists. A team performance throughout. You had Patterson off the bench. Gingrich with 9 points. Madison Drummond, 17 points, 12 boards, 7 assists, 5 steals. Free throw good for Jenkins again. Now 15 points for her. Mills with 12, 11 for Murphy. And 2 free throws. Well done. Timeout again with 18.6 seconds left to go. Winning the rebounding battle by 10. Nine steals for the Lions. 19 points off of turnovers, now leading in the points in the paint category. And up by 11 points. This one seems to be in hand for the Lions. And next up, a trip to the semifinals, which will be hosted next Friday night. Top seed will host the semifinal game here in the HCAC, the Heartland Conference playoffs. This Mount St. Joseph team, after a slow start in the first 2 months of the season, 7-6, really turning around and playing some fantastic basketball over the final 2 months of the year. Baum, no good. 12 seconds, no foul is what Elston calls out. What a block, and that will do it. The clock dwindles to 0. Fans on their feet. The Lions advance to the semifinals of the Heartland Conference playoffs. A happy team heading to the semifinals. The Lions win it 72-61, and that will do it from the Harrington Center. For all of us with the MSJ Lions Sports Network, I'm Rich Hidy. Thanks so much for joining us for this Saturday afternoon playoff contest. The Lions win and advance to the next round. We'll see you next time on the MSJ Lions Sports Network.
Transient play the second game, so they'll take the preview game. Transient play the first, they'll play the second, so they can get that extra hour.
It's all about who travels first. So whoever travels the furthest gets to decide who plays first. Okay. So some people will lose and go home. Some people will lose and stay. Yeah, it all depends.
Hand over next play.
Figured as much.
All right, Madison Drummond's here. I'm here with Lions senior forward Madison Drummond's. I said this to you live after the game. Congratulations on the best game you played in MSJ uniform. That is the best basketball game I've ever seen you play.
Thank you.
So that was a tough one. Like, we knew going into this tournament that Rose-Hulman was a tough draw, and they just kept coming at you guys. What does it say about your group that you were able to pull away there at the end, get a big three from Jordan, especially with Morgan on the bench with 4 fouls? What does it say about your team?
Obviously, it's hard to beat a team 3 times in a row. That's the old saying. But I feel like what we really showcased today was us coming together, having trust in each other, and just playing basketball, really.
Yeah, what was the difference for you? Like, I saw midway through the third quarter, you looked gassed. And then come out in the fourth, and you had an extra burst of energy. Mm-hmm. You ended up 3 assists away from a triple-double in this game. What was the difference for you in this ballgame?
Coach E told me after halftime, she's like, you shot the ball 3 times. I need you to shoot the ball more than 3 times. My teammates trusted me, and I said, okay, that was what I was assigned to do. And I said I have to find that second gear. And as soon as I got that first and one, and I just felt like stuff started clicking for me.
Yeah, that was 17-12, 7 boards, 5 steals, stat sheet stuffer kind of game. We turn our attention, I don't know if you've heard yet, Hanover won, so you guys will play Hanover Friday night at Transy.
Okay.
Tough matchup. Mm-hmm. Split with them in the regular season. They're a really good team. Grace Beazold's maybe the best player in the league. What do you guys got to do to beat Hanover again and find yourself in a championship game on Saturday?
Do what we did today, play physical, trust each other, and just dig in and double down on Grace, do what we have to do to get by and make it to that championship game.
Madison, thank you. Congratulations on a win.
We'll
get Coach Elston in here. Maisie Elston, Lions head coach. First off, congratulations on the opening round win. We knew, you and I talked about this, me and Brooke talked about this. 4 teams finished 9-9 in the regular season. You might have got the toughest one to come here as the 7th seed. They did you no favors giving you Rose-Hulman tonight, did they?
They did not. No, they're a really good basketball team, and he does a great job of switching things up. They're physical. They rebound. Yeah, no, we did not get it was not an easy draw, to say the least.
That's a fact. Transy won, so we'll be headed to Lexington on Friday night. Hanover won as well. We'll turn our attention to that here in a second. I'm just giving you updates because I know you probably haven't heard them yet.
Yep.
The young lady I just talked to finishes 3 assists away from a triple-double. She said at halftime you kind of challenged her a little bit. What did her second half mean to you?
Yeah, I mean, like I said, she came out. I mean, she didn't play bad in the first half, but she had took 3 shots, and I told her, we can't have you taking 3 shots. And she came out and got that and one, and I looked at her and I said, oh, they're in trouble. And, the difference with that kid this year is that she is an all-round basketball player. Even when she doesn't score, like 7 assists, 5 steals, like 2 blocks, she just makes everybody better. And we just got to get her the ball. We got to get her the ball.
It's funny you say that. I talked to her a little bit beforehand. I have a great relationship with Madison. Love that kid to death.
Yep.
I told her, I always tell her to don't be soft. And she asked, you mean I need to shoot? I said, I don't care if you score a point.
Nope.
You can have an impact on the basketball game without putting it in the hoop. Now, obviously we're happy she has 17,
yep,
but she can have an impact in a big way. You guys really bounced back. The big 3 from Jordan after Morgan's technical and foul, and Morgan on the bench for a long period of time with 4 fouls. You had a couple of kids step up. Caitlin made a couple really good stops on Jamie Baum. What do you say about your other kids, your kind of unsung kids? We all know the big 4 for you. Your unsung kids played really well tonight.
Yeah, I mean, honestly, we just play better when Haley's on the floor as well. Because she opens it up. She does a great job of seeing where the help comes from with Drummonds, and then she's a bigger target. So that really helps us. And then, like I said, Jordan was huge. Jordan, she got that big layup, and then she just follows it up with a 3. But she does that every day in practice. Every day in practice, Jordan is never with the starting 5. So every day she's playing against that, and she came out here tonight and played like it. And then Caitlin is another thing. That's the one thing Caitlin does really well is play defense. And Morgan got herself in some trouble, and I said, hey, I'm going to go to Caitlin here. Let's just pour into her. And we go in there, and she sits in front of her. She guards her. She does what I ask, takes care of the ball offensively. I mean, I thought they were huge. I thought Mackenzie Butler had good minutes in the first half. Yeah, dude, I think we put it together. If we play like that, we're a really good basketball team.
Turn our attention to the Hanover Panthers for a second.
Yep.
Your first round or your semifinal matchup. It feels like we're playing them in the semifinals every year since you've been here. You got split with them in the regular season.
Yep.
They have maybe the best player in the league in Grace Beasold.
Yep.
What do you guys have to do on Friday night to advance to the finals on Saturday?
Honestly, we just got to play with the confidence that we played with today. Get the ball to the right people, take the right shots. And then Drummonds, if Drummonds plays like she did tonight, there's not many people that can, put it together. So I think we'll be fine. We got it. We got to take care of the boards. Gracie's going to get Gracie's points. She's a very good basketball player. Take care of everyone else and play with the confidence that we played with tonight. That's the game plan. Like you said, we split with them. We played well there. So we just got to do the same thing, and it's a neutral site. So roll it out there and let's go.
Coach Elston, congratulations on another fantastic year. We'll all be watching on Friday night. Good luck this weekend.
Thank you so much. I appreciate it.
All right, thanks for joining us on the MSJ Sports Network. I'm Blake Watson. Have a good night, everybody.